All right. Today we hit a nice little W to start off the week. Today is Tuesday, May 27th, 2025. Um, I want to go through this trade recap again in my Discord. If you guys want to join it for free, I literally have a section for my journal. I write down everything in my journal right here. We're at this camera right here, and then I end up putting it in my Discord. But my thought process was why I wanted to take that trade, why it was a good setup. Even if I lose everything, I go through it, what my mind was thinking, my emotions, all that stuff. I put it in my Discord. My Discord is free. Just got to click the link in my YouTube, Instagram, or TikTok bio, and you guys will be able to join it. But this is the trade that I ended up taking today. I'll X this out real quick for you. So what I saw is in the beginning of before market open, I saw that we had these 1 hour highs appear. This 1 hour high on ES. This is on NASDAQ, sorry. On ES, we also had the same thing. We had this 1 hour high, this 1 hour high, this 1 hour high, London session highs. And then on NASDAQ, we also had the same thing pretty much. This 1 hour high, this 1 hour high, and London session. So again, these highs were stacked up. So usually that indicates to me that this is a strong draw in liquidity where I think the market's going to head to. So what I wanted to see is on market open for price to come down, sweep out either these 4 hour lows and Asian session Asian session lows. Jesus. That is not good. My girlfriend's laughing. Damn. All right, that's a new one. 4 hour and Asian session lows, and then, or the second option is sweep out our low time frame liquidity. So we had these 15-minute lows, these 15-minute lows, these 15-minute lows, and let's see if that's it. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. So price came down. We ended up sweeping out our lower time frame draws and liquidity. What I did is, again, this is my macro time frame. I didn't want to enter right away off the break of structure. So what I look for is, look at a break of structure. We have a break of structure here, and what I wanted to see is our continuation confluences. So equilibrium, breaker block get filled, order block get filled, fair value gap get filled, or an inverse fair value gap. But an inverse fair value gap and a break of structure kind of the same thing. So we saw a break of structure. We had an inverse fair value gap first, but I wasn't worried about that yet because, again, we were in the macro time frame. So I waited for a break of structure. We got a break of structure. Then I looked for a fair value gap, which we had this little tiny 1 minute fair value gap down here. 1 minute fair value gap. And then I also marked out equilibrium, which almost got hit, but it did not get hit, as you could see on this candle. But we could see we had a fair value gap, price came down, then we had heavy buying pressure out of it. I decided to enter off that candle, and when I saw how strong the buying pressure was, I got a little bit in early. I got, I think, around 75.50. Yep, right there. And then originally my stop loss for the trade was at here, but once we hit first TP, I put my stop loss underneath these lows right here. So first TP was here at these 15-minute highs, as you can see. Second TP, I took profit a little bit early because, again, I need to get better with this, but just holding my trades, so I took my profit a little bit early. I'll be honest with you guys. So second TP was here, and then third take profit was at, let's see. Third take profit was at these 1 hour highs. Final take profit was there, and then we could have set take profit for these also, which we should have had, but I did not. So final take profit was here for a trade for a 1 to 2.86 risk to reward. That's good enough for me. Again, I'm on these Apex trader funded accounts, so again, we have that drawdown if price comes back down. So I like just taking my profits and taking the profits for the day, because we would have actually just made probably another $100, $60, something like that. Let's see how many ticks it was. Yeah, so 38 ticks more, nothing crazy. I decided to take it, but again, this was the trade for today. You could have let it run all the way to these 1 hour and Asian session highs or London session highs, which would probably have been smart for me to do. But again, we started off the week with a good trade. If you let it run to there, it would have been a 1 to 3.13 risk to reward on that trade. So that's the trade I ended up taking on NASDAQ this morning. Hopefully this video helps you. Again, I write everything down, my thought process, my psychology. The reason what I saw to take this trade, what I was thinking during pre-market when I was getting my analysis and everything. So again, if you guys want to do that, join the Discord. It is free. It's going to be free for a while, but again, when you join it for free, it's lifetime access, even when it becomes a paid Discord. So you guys won't even have to pay while you guys join now. So again, I hit this live on the Discord for this morning for the people who watched. Hopefully these videos help you out. And yeah, we'll just get on with the next day. Hopefully it's a good week. So far we're starting off good, and then we'll keep going from there. Appreciate it.